Hey, it's Soul with another video, and let's give a round of applause for no reason. Thanks. Today's gonna be a quick and easy one. I'm gonna reveal what you need to know about the Ub3r-Spanner. One of many profession items coming in patch 8.15, this one specific to engineering, and let's get right into it. To be eligible to start the questline for this item, you're going to need 150 skill points in Zandalar or Culture Engineering without the use of boosts from gear or potions. The quest can be picked up at the engineering trainer in your BFA capital. Then do the quest. It's pretty straightforward, and it's not super lore heavy, but once you finish you'll have a few recipes including the Ub3r-Spanner itself, and 3 modules. First though, let's make the Ub3r-Spanner. Check out the recipe here. There are 3 types of reagents new to this patch that you're going to need to farm for. The rest are just fairly basic materials that are readily available. You need 2 miniaturized power cores. One is found in Stormsong Valley in a cave to the northwest from the rare Sabertron over there. The other is in that scrap heap in Turgard Sound, also from a rare Sabertron. The coin return flipper comes from the first boss of the Motherlode. The static induction matrix is found from the 3rd boss in Temple of Sethralis. These items can drop from normal mode difficulty, and on my item level 390 tank, I was able to solo them without any trouble. Once you have all the materials gathered, ta-da, you now have the Ub3r-Spanner. Yay! Using it has a whopping 3 seconds cast time and a 15-minute cooldown, but it doesn't share a cooldown with potions. When used on its own, one of 3 things are going to spawn for 20 seconds. 4 bomb bots might spawn and detonate nearby, dealing damage. I'm not sure how much damage they do because in testing each time I used it the bombs missed. Haha, go testing! It might spawn a target dummy that taunts nearby enemies. The target dummy itself has 130,000 HP. Or you might see a robotic dog that deals melee damage as well as what looks to be an AoE fire cone that does 15k damage, and over the 20-second duration, it's going to use that attack twice. You can take some of the randomness out with Ub3r modules that are pretty cheap to make, and they grant a 2-hour buff that guarantees the kind of bot that you want to spawn. Unfortunately though, this buff does not persist through death. That's pretty much it, so what do we think of it? Personally, as an engineering fan, it's a no-brainer that I'm going to make one. The material requirements are really forgiving, seeing as how you can get the recipe and farm the materials in less than an hour with some effort. It is nice that this doesn't share a cooldown with potions, giving it some utility in a scenario that demands a bit more DPS, or tanking that you otherwise couldn't do yourself. If you're not all too happy about what engineering has to offer right now though, the Ub3r-Spanner is not going to help one bit. There's no out-of-combat utility to having one compared to some of the other items that are coming in this patch. The cooldown makes it usable only once in a raid encounter, and maybe a few more times in Mythic Plus. The cast time makes it hard to line up too, making this item more for fun than to be that thing that helps with progression. I didn't test whether it can be used in Battlegrounds, but even if you could, I don't see a practical use for it. Overall, I'm kinda disappointed with the Ub3r-Spanner. It wouldn't have made too much of a difference if it was released at launch given its usefulness. So it's especially disappointing that this is what we get in response to some of the feedback players have given. I think I'd be happier with just getting a new Blingtron. So that's all I've got on the Ub3r-Spanner. I encourage you to share your thoughts in a comment below, and to stay tuned for when I do a piece on how armor crafting professions in WoW can be remixed into something more fun, engaging, and profitable. For now though, take care and I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.